fabricated anything that I've heard about you in life. There's 5 billion things I can look up and say about you and your relationship and your home and your husband and anything. I don't say that. Don't knock my building down. Don't knock my apartment down. That's up. That's hurtful and up.
That was a clip from season 5 of The Real Housewives of Miami, where you see Larsa Pippen doing all the things. And guess what, friends? She's hanging out with us today here on ISF in studio. Larsa, welcome to the show. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
What is it like, Larsa, or what has it been like coming back to reality TV over a decade?
It's been fun. Like, I feel like it's, I'm in a different place. My kids are older. I have more free time on my hands, more time to enjoy hanging out with friends. So I feel like it's been a whole lot, more fun for me this time as it was, over 10 years ago. Watching
yourself back now, and I've watched both iterations. I watched the previous version of Real Housewives of Miami and this new one, season 4 and now season 5, and there's so much growth with you. You seem so much lighter.
I feel like, I was great then and I'm great now. I feel like I was really consumed with Scotty, my kids, and just making sure that my kids were happy and doing well in school and just basketball. And now I feel like I have more time to focus on myself. Like, my kids are all, navigating their lives. They're all in, doing the things that they love and they're passionate about. So it gives me more time to do things that I want to do.
How does independence feel?
It feels really good. I feel like that's the only thing that I was lacking 10 years ago.
Yeah, you say it feels really good. What's been the most eye-opening thing about your new independence? Because you've been very open about you and Scotty, the marriage ending. You guys are still friends.
We are.
Co-parenting, which is hard.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But we see you, Larsa, this season being unapologetically free and dating, OnlyFans. People love your feet.
I do take a lot of feet pics.
Well, yeah, you do have pretty feet. But what has been the most rewarding thing about that independence?
I just feel like not feeling like you're stuck. Because, I feel like I meet a lot of women that are in bad situations where they're not really happy in their marriages, but they can't leave. They don't have, a way to get out and start a career and start a life, and it's really scary. So I feel like for me, thank God I made it, because I felt like when I left Scotty, I just felt like I want to work, I want to do things, I want to spend time, working on myself and working on businesses and just spending time on myself. And I feel like I was with him from when I was 21 years old, and my whole life was, it revolved around him. It was all based on what he wanted to do, what my kids wanted to do. And so a lot of times as women and as mothers, we forget about who, we are, what we want to do, our passions, our, the things that we like doing.
Was it scary to walk away?
Yeah, it's really scary. I feel like I'm reliving it, with Lisa right now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm reliving it with her again, because I'm there for her, so much, because I feel like she needs to know that's going to be okay.
Lisa and Lenny, of course, if you're watching this show, they are going through their separation, their breakup. Living that with Lisa, in what ways was that triggering for you?
I just think it's a scary place. If you don't know how you're going to end up living, your kids' lifestyles, it's just scary. It's a scary place when you don't know where, what you're going to do as far as for money, and just breaking your whole family up and your home and your kids, and even spending time, when your kids are going to be with their dad. That time where I remember my kids would go to Scotty's house, I'd cry the whole time. And so I do feel like it's, it's challenging going through a divorce.
Watching one of the recent interviews, Larsa, in one of your confessionals, you can totally see how you're able to offer that advice to her now, being on the other side of it. When you watch it back, are you aware of that as well?
Totally. I just feel like that's kind of why I'm really there for her, because I want her to know it's going to be okay, we're going to figure it out, you're going to be so much happier, but it's really a scary place. Not knowing, I think it's just not knowing the future. I wish I was a psychic.
This season is roaring on. There's a lot happening. A lot has come to fruition, especially with Lisa and just the dynamics with the women. What else are we in store for this season? Are we any bombshells? I want an exclusive. You can't come here to South Florida and not give me an exclusive.
I don't know. I feel like a lot of the girls, girls that I thought I wasn't going to get along with, I'm getting along with, and a couple of the girls that I thought I would get along with, I'm not. So I don't know. It's kind of like, I guess on this show you never know what you're going to get.
Right. It's like a bag of Skittles. You open it up and hope for the right flavor.
Yeah. It's just, yeah.
Larsa, it has been so awesome having you in studio today on ISF.
I had so much fun. I don't want to leave.
We got a bed in the back. If you want to.
I'm staying.
But I don't know. If we don't have 1,000 thread count silk sheets though.
Oh, it's okay.
It's all good. Yeah. Okay, cool. You can catch Larsa and the rest of the ladies in The Real Housewives of Miami streaming every Thursday on Peacock.